fewer candidates going into this convention, because these debates are hard to watch because half the time you're listening to people that have no chance.
Yeah, it's
You know what
kind
I
of
mean?
watered down.
So it's not very productive to the party. And again, in general, I think the NDP's leadership efforts have been very lackluster in that they haven't been able to command any media attention. They haven't been very engaging of the public, you know, which is terribly unfortunate. And this is part of it.
Yeah.
If they were able to filter out somehow and have fewer candidates, and you know what you do with, oh yeah, one of the reasons that I think that this is failing is because they stripped all these people of their like Peggy Nash is no longer finance critic, so she does not rise in Parliament and speak to the Harper government as the finance critic, right? They said in order to enter the race, you have to step out of the shadow cabinet,
Exactly.
which gives them less parliamentary exposure, less media exposure in general. I
That
mean,
may actually be one of the more damaging aspects. Oddly enough, it's going to affect the more potent candidates because, who are they? They're going to, it's good. Well, Brian Topp doesn't have a position there, but
right,
Thomas Mulcair would have had to step aside.
right.
And
See now,
I know that
this
we're,
is the thing. This rule was made up to create a level playing field, so to speak, because, for example, Brian Topp might not think it's fair that Peggy Nash gets to speak in Parliament as the finance critic when he doesn't even have a seat. Well, why shouldn't she have a better chance based on the fact that she's already been elected and is doing a job in the shadow cabinet, you know? And he's not such a great example because he's the president of the party, but I take someone like
did he have to step aside from that position?
yes, he did.
Yes, I
But
heard.
it was never really uh, you know, it's not the same kind of advantage that Peggy Nash gets.
Right,
He still has
right.
the benefit of the fact that he was, you know, president of the party for so long. She doesn't. She now no longer has the benefit of the position that she rose to, at all. You know, for example, like Nikki Ashton, for example. Um, I'm not sure if she was. I don't think she was in the shadow cabinet. I could be wrong, but
I'm not sure. The
but
NDP
okay. So
shadow cabinet
let's
was
use.
pretty big too, so.
Yeah, it was okay. Um, Anyway, so if they say you have to step out of the shadow cabinet so that it's a level playing field, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why you'd want it a level playing field. Like, let's say General Motors needs a new president. Do they open the position up for applications from people in the mailroom? It's not. It's not a level playing field. You know what I mean? I think that
No,
people have risen in the party and have more achievements and have a better position as a result of that should occupy a higher level of the playing field. It's that simple. And then we would hear more from Peggy Nash. We would hear more from Thomas Mulcair. We would hear more from Brian Topp. I really would have loved to have heard a three-way debate between Peggy Nash, Brian Topp, and Thomas Mulcair on the economy, because we might have got somewhere as a result of that debate. You know.
right.
Anyway, those are my feelings on the NDP leadership in general, and that debate in itself. I think we're sitting here with like a bona fide top tier of Peggy Nash, Thomas Mulcair, and Brian Topp. I'm putting Nathan Cullen in there based on the strength of his performance in the debate. You know, just in terms, not in terms of substance so much as in terms of style,
Hmm.
and of course the fact that he's the guy that's bringing the liberal cooperation, merger, or working relationship to the table, which I think is huge. So that's the four people I'm putting in the top tier.
I wouldn't disagree with that. They're pretty good. If you had to whittle it down to four, that would be good choices, I would say.
Yeah. Well, how about this? Why don't we go to a musical break and come back and talk about the much dreaded Attawapiskat situation.
Sure.
Okay, cool. And leading us into that musical break, we have more
Resource development
Romeo
is
Saganash.
another key area for me. It would be a priority for me if I became Prime Minister, but under the conditions that I've mentioned before, economy, jobs, environment, and people.
Salvation. you